Hi everyone, welcome to Study with Akshay and this is Akshay. In this video we are going to deal with the pre-boot questions of banking chapter. So before getting started, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and click on the bell icon to get regular notification. Let's get started with the first problem. So this problem was given in the year 2020. Mr. Sona has a recurring deposit account and deposits rupees 750 per month for 2 years. If he gets rupees 19,125 at the time of maturity, find the rate of interest. So as I have told in the earlier videos as well, first we have to write down what is given in the question. Let's write down what is given. They have given principal as 750 and time, that is n is given as 2 years. We have to convert it in forms of month. 1 year equals 12 months, so 2 years equals 24 months. So rate of interest we don't know, we are supposed to find it, and we know maturity value as 19,125 rupees. So since we are aware of the interest formula, I is equal to P into n of n plus 1 into R divided by 2 into 12 into 100. Let's substitute the value of principal as well as number of months. Let's not put any other variables in place of R. Let's keep R itself in order to ignore more and more confusions. So let's get started. So upon substituting here P, we get 750 into in place of n we are substituting it as 24. 24 of 24 plus 1 into r divided by 24 into 100. In this place, in the first step, while writing the formula only, you can substitute it as 2400. No issues. Right. Let's move ahead further. Upon simplifying, we get interest as 187.5 r. It is in terms of r. Next, maturity value is equal to P into N plus I. So we know maturity value, actual value has been given in the question as 19,125. In place of maturity value, we are substituting it as 19,125. And principal into N, that is 750 into 24 plus interest, that is nothing but 187.5 R. Upon simplifying, we get 187.5 R equals 19,125 minus 18,000. So 750 into 24 is nothing but 18,000. So upon simplifying, we get R is equal to 6%. Hope you have understood this question. Thinking that you have understood this, let's move ahead further with the next question. Next question was given in the year 2019. Rekha opened a recurring deposit account for 20 months. The rate of interest is 9% per annum. Rekha receives rupees 441 as interest at the time of maturity. Read the question carefully. It is interest at the time of maturity. Find the amount Rekha deposited each month. So monthly installment or the monthly deposit, that is the principal amount we are supposed to find. Let's write down what is given. Principal we don't know. Let's give it as question mark. And N they have only given it as 20 months. R is given as 9%. So interest is also given as 441 rupees. So let's not waste time. Let's continue with the formula. I is equal to P into N of N plus 1 into R divided by 2 into 12 into 100, which is nothing but 2400. 441 is equal to P into 20 of 20 plus 1 into 9 divided by 2400. I'm basically saying the actual value over here. Later on, we get P as 280 rupees upon simplifying this. Hope you have understood this question. Let's move ahead with the next question. For detailed explanation for these questions, You can go through the other videos which are uploaded in the playlist, including the example, introduction, as well as exercise numericals have been done in forms of short videos. So, coming to the third question, which was given in the year 2018. Sonia had a recurring deposit account in a bank and deposited rupees 600 per month for 2.5 years. If the rate of interest was 10% per annum, find the maturity value of this account. Given principal as rupees 600 and number of months as 24 plus 6. 2 years means 24 months plus half year means 6 months. That is nothing but 30 months. And rate of interest is 10%. So we have to find the maturity value. So directly you can use the maturity value formula, else you can find first the interest and then find the maturity value. So interest is equal to P into n of n plus 1 into R divided by 2400. So 600, we are basically substituting in this step. 600 into 30 of 30 plus 1 into 10 divided by 2400. So we get interest as rupees 2325. So maturity value now. Maturity value is given by the formula P into n plus I. Upon substituting, we get 600 into 30 plus 2325. So 600 into 30 is nothing but 18,000 plus 2,325. That is nothing but 20,325 rupees. This is our maturity value. Hope you have understood this question. Let's move ahead further. Priyanka has a recurring deposit account of rupees 1,000 per month at 10% per annum. If she gets rupees 5,550 as interest at the time of maturity, find the total time for which the account has held. So N we are supposed to find over here, and even this question was given in the year 2018. Right. Let's start solving. First, let's write down what is given. Principal as 1,000. Number of months we don't know. We have to find out. And R is 10%. So interest also they have given us 5,550 is the interest. So we know this formula is equal to P into n of n plus 1 into R divided by 2,400. Upon substituting the values accordingly, we get this equation. Upon simplifying, we get 5,550 is equal to 25n of n plus 1 divided by 6. Upon simplifying further, we get 1,332 is equal to n of n plus 1. Now we get at a quadratic equation where the highest power of variable is 2. N square plus n minus 1,332 equals 0. Now we have all learned the method for solving quadratic equation in our class 9, factorization, splitting the middle term method. Else, if you are aware of the formula method which is in the class 10th, you can continue using that method, or else very soon that method will be explained in the further videos. So I have just expressed in forms of answer. Upon pairing, we get n plus 37 n minus 36 equals R. So n is either minus 37 or plus 36. N is basically the time. It is in forms of months. So we can never have negative. So we have to just take positive. That is 6 months. So n is 36 months. That is 3 years. I think so you have understood this question. Let's move ahead further with the next question. This question. Mr. Richard has a recurring deposit account in a post office for 3 years at 7.5% per annum. Simple interest if he gets rupees 8,325 as interest at the time of maturity. Find the monthly income and the amount of maturity. This was given in the year 2017. So let's write down what is given. Basically, They are asking us to find out the principal value. Remember this question. In one of the videos, previous videos, I have solved this question. This was one of the question from your exercise as well, right? So we have to find out P, and interest is 8,325. Rate of interest is 7.5 percentage, and time is 3 years, which is nothing but 36 months. We know this formula. Let's substitute it accordingly. We get this equation. Upon simplifying, we get P as 2000 rupees. That is our monthly income. Right. And then amount of maturity. That is basically maturity value. So maturity value, we know this formula. Let's substitute accordingly. We get this equation. So 2000 into 24 is nothing but 72,000 plus 8,325, which is nothing but 80,325 rupees. So this is a maturity value. So this is a twice explanation for the same question. Right. I think so you have understood this question. Let's move ahead further. So this is the last question of this video. In the next video we will be continuing. Mohan has a recurring deposit account in a bank for 2 years at 6% per annum. Simple interest. If he gets rupees 1,200 as interest at the time of maturity, find monthly installment amount of maturity. So I had told you when I was explaining this question also in our regular session. So this was probably in the previous video itself I have explained this. This was the last question of the previous video, right? So we have told they might give the questions like this so that we get confused, right? So let's write down what is given. They have given us that we have to first find out the principal. They have given us interest as 1,200 and rate of interest as 6%. Time is 2 years, that is nothing but 24 months, similar to the previous one, right? So we know this formula. Let's substitute accordingly. Upon substituting, we get this equation basically. So upon simplifying, we get principal as 800 rupees. That is our monthly installment. So maturity value, we know this formula. Basically, upon substituting accordingly, we get 800 into 24 plus 1,200. Upon simplifying, we get 19,200 plus 1,200. We get 20,400 as the maturity value. Hope you have understood this question. We are done with today's video. If you have liked this video, please click on the thumbs up button. You can share this video, you can comment, you can put forward your doubts and suggestions using the mail ID studywithakshay65@gmail.com. Stay home, stay safe, wear dual mask, sanitize at regular intervals, maintain social distancing, and follow key COVID appropriate behavior. Together, let's all fight against this COVID-19 coronavirus. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.